हेलो ब्रास। वेलकम। वेलकम इस गेम पे वापस। मैं पता नहीं मैं क्या खेलने वाला हूँ। ये भी रिसेंटली निकला, जहाँ तक मुझे पता है रिसेंट गेम है अभी तक निकला हुआ। तो इसका नाम है इंटरगेशन, जहाँ तक मुझे पता है। और मेरे को पता नहीं क्या है इस गेम में, ठीक है। मैंने बस ये गेम चालू किया, उसमें कुछ चीज़ें चालू हो रही थी, बट मैंने वो स्केप दबा के मैंने, जैसे तो देख सकते हो, ये स्टे किया। तो मैं एक नया प्रोफाइल बनाऊंगा स्ट्रेट अवे, बिकॉज मुझे क्या पता। बस ये प्रोफाइल में वैसे कुछ किया नहीं है मैंने तो। बट न्यू गेम, यस, लेट्स गो न्यू गेम। हेलो। हेलो। konnichiwa। मेरी म्यूजिक बंद रखा है शायद से, आई डोंट नो। मैं द गॉड ब्लेस यू। क्या मैंने म्यूजिक बंद रखा है? आई डोंट नो। बैडमिंटन खेल रहा है? क्या चल रहा है? ये बुड्ढी काम कर रही है, उसके पीछे ये जो लड़की है। ये तेरे पीछे देख रहे, सवाल करे ना। वो लड़की के टेंशन अच्छे नहीं लग रहे। फिर ये बंदा है। भाई 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 भाई, ये क्या चल रहा है भाई? खाने वाला है क्या उसको तू? What the heck am I? Okay, nice, very nice. Interrogation, yes, that's the name of the game. Challenging conversation पर obviously जैसे आप सब लोग जानते हैं, मैं सारे गेम्स में एकदम प्रो हूँ, तो मैं इसमें भी प्रो हो जाऊंगा, ज़्यादा कुछ टाइम नहीं लगेगा। तो ऑब्वियसली मैं इंटरोगेशन चैलेंज लूँगा। नैरेटिव एक्सपीरियंस कौन लेता है? कौन लेता है एक्सपीरियंस? नैरेटिव, यू नो। Challenge and conventional puzzle gameplay. You need to try interrogations multiple times and need to rewind the campaign. Yes, let's go. कुछ साल पहले, एज यूजुअल, स्टोरी निकलती है कुछ साल पहले। और सबसे पहले, हाँ मैंने ऑडियो बंद किया बस। अबे है क्या भाई ये? वेलकम, दिस विल द फर्स्ट ट्रेल सेशन of the investigative interview and interrogation techniques course. They are trained actors but should be carefully in character for the duration of the interview. I'm considered invisible and inaudible by the actor, but I'll be guiding you. This should give you the vital signs needed. Police Department form number 300 for internal use only. तो एक्सटर्नल के लिए क्या है? Location of occurrence, victim scene, scene narrative. Incident narrator Douglas Bride is played by an actor. As per instructor's directions, treat the actor the same as you would at a real subject. Mr. Bride, despite coming of a well-off parent, has taken it to bike theft. We have plenty of circumstantial evidence because none of it is direct. However, we need to leverage all the leads in order to get the full confession. Okay. What the heck? Okay. Eyes blue. Edge 26. Complexion. साले complexion कौन लिखता है भाई? What the heck? Wait. That's too personal. Height. Okay. Charge. Theft. Okay. ये क्या है? ये क्या है? I don't know. पुलिस वाले क्या करते हैं? I don't know. Hair length. लंबा. Hair color. Okay. Douglas Bride is our main suspect for several bicycle thefts at a local university campus. Several eyewitnesses confirm his description. We also have CCTV footage showing a masked figure matching the suspect's description, jumping on an unsupervised bike and riding off fast. He's currently listed as unemployed, living in a rented apartment paid for by his parents. His criminal record is clean, but he is known to be friends with several narcotics abusers, as well as a roommate who is suspected marijuana dealer. Okay, I get the gist of it. Thank you very much. Prick them in. Hi. Straighten up and ask him. We can ask the acquisition question every now and then to get a sense of whether you're close to confession or not. इसने चश्मा निकाल के बोला देख भाई मैं कुछ करता ही नहीं bro. We don't know anything. I'm not signing nothing now. I ain't stealing no buys bro. Bro सब कौन बोलता है यार क्या है तेरा. Right, so that surprisingly didn't work. We need to get the subject in the right state of mind to give us answer. How we do following tools. This shows us to open by looking at people interruption. Collaborated with a few other signals. The wider the pupils are, the more open the subject is. This method tells us how scared the subject is by measuring the pulse as well as bodily symptoms. The quicker the heart rate, the more scared the subject is. Now we can influence the meter as all sort of way from building personal connection to exploring their background from cornering them in the contradiction. This is too advanced, bro. Okay, psychology use करनी पड़ेगी क्या? Other questions will seem disastrous if they are approached too suddenly. We'll probably want to start off as soft as possible. Okay. Say in your file your forks are loaded. What's the matter? Did they cut you off? Say in your files your forks are loaded. You steal for fun. Life is expensive, I know. I used to crack payphones when I was a teen. Can't believe they have me chasing bikes. Why don't people just look? No. Yeah. महंगे चीजें इधर उधर you know. Yeah. Try opening yourself. Okay. Okay. Uh. Trying to build empathy. And I get closer to the subject. Okay, this one. They say it a tinge of. Now we am good. What the hell is this? This is that is why the meter shown is a wider circle. Let's see. Because reason to scare you want to intervene, but don't be afraid to ask a question more than once. Ask it again with the subject differentiate or with a new information on the table can yield new results. You are found guilty. It's absolutely present time, but I only give you a deal if you plead guilty. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. 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 Ask what happened when the recordings were stopped. You will be accused, but ultimately it's your word against us. You have means of enhanced interrogation that can uh, 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 when that's the case, keep your eyes on the timer. Sometimes you'll be integrated more than one guy. Switch between rooms and be sure to cost. Oh, this is almost like Eleanor. Eleanor किसी ने खेला है कभी? Eleanor was a great game, like when it comes to interrogation and stuff. Cause uh, Eleanor को जब मैं खेला था, it was a long time ago. जब Eleanor खेला था मैं, खेलूंगा कभी तो खेलूंगा मेरे चैनल पे, बट अभी नहीं. बट एलेनोर वाज अ ग्रेट गेम इन जनरल. 2011 में निकला था आई थिंक सो. एंड मैंने खेला था 13 या 14 में, जहाँ तक मुझे याद है. बिकॉज दैट वाज अ टाइम, दैट वाज माई पीक ऑफ प्लेइंग गेम्स, जब मैं एक्चुअल में गेम्स खेलता था बहुत सारे. सो एलेनोर वाज अ ग्रेट गेम इन जनरल एंड इट्स ऑलमोस्ट लाइक दिस इज ऑलमोस्ट लाइक सेम सेटिंग. बस फ़र्क इतना है, इसमें हम लोग को उतना भी डिटेलिंग नहीं है जितना एलेनोर में था. एलेनोर में था था बट उतना भी डिटेलिंग नहीं है जितना इस, मतलब उस गेम में था. इस गेम में आई मेंट टू से, आई गेट द जिस्ट ऑफ इट. ओके, years later, years later, बहुत सालों बाद बहुत बहुत मिस्टेक्स होने वाली है. Fish is brought in a set of guys. They are in the interrogation room. Hey, they have Vic's husband, the only witness, and the robber that broke in. We need your question, magic, and their confession, because all we have is circumcision. Sure thing. So the story is this Cox broke in armed with a low calpis, holding this person up and tying him to a chair. Oh, not to mention, Eleanor takes place between 1930, 1950, something around that point. Something around the point after the World War II. So 1950, yes, 1950 के आसपास. ये गेम मॉडर्नाइज है, मॉडर्न एरा में टाइम ले रहा है. His wife's body was just lying there in the other room, not loom, okay. And also grab Cox. Street contacts help. We still don't have a clear picture of the murder. Check out the files, grill them, cross-examination, get me confession, you after this. Okay, I'll try my best. Okay, was burdened in her living room. मैं मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली ये सब कट करने वाला हूँ, बिकॉज कौन पढ़ते बैठेगा. मैं खुद पढ़ूंगा ये सब, बट तुम लोग को पढ़ने में अगर चाहिए तो तुम लोग कमेंट में डालो, लिख दो नीचे, मैं बता दूंगा क्या है क्या नहीं. मतलब पढ़ लूँगा तुम लोग को पढ़ना हो तो. बट फ़िलहाल के लिए मैं कट कर रहा हूँ इस एपिसोड में एटलीस्ट. Heather Peterson was murdered in her living room in front of her husband, Daryl Peterson. He was found tied down in the chair in the same room. He claims a burglar broke in and armed with a low caliber gun threatened them, tied them up, and okay, and subsequently shot Miss Peterson as she was trying to use her cell phone. Using description and tip from a local pawn shop, we managed to track down burglar one, Cherry Munch Cox, and apprehend him. The gun was found outside the building near the fire escape, and the thief used to enter and leave premises. That we still don't have a full picture of the murder, which Munch strongly denies committing. What complex thing is, this is Mr. Daryl Peterson's attitude. The first detective on the scene described him as disturbingly serene. One of the best herbs of closing this case is an admission of guilt. Munch and Peterson have both been held for questioning. Jerry Cox, Alliance Munch, has been identified as a burglar who broke into Peterson's apartment and right Oh, ये तो opening तो बता lol. 26 type 200 breaking and entering. Oh, broker, his criminal record is quite colorful and includes car theft, pickpocket, and burglary and credit fraud. A high school dropout with no current employment. Munch is well known to local police as a troublemaker and has directly accused of tying down a couple and shooting the wife, possibly impulsively under stress. When she reached for a phone, while circumstantial evidence and the husband's testimony points too much Munch has a murder, it is not sufficient for conviction. He does have not a past record of violent crime of any sort. Much has previously taken plea bargains and can perhaps be pressured into doing so again. Daryl Peterson is the husband of the victim, although we usually avoid involving family. मुझे ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है इसने किया है? मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है इसने किया है. I have a feeling. I just have this feeling कि उसने कुछ तो किया है. Okay, let's start with this guy. Let's talk about burglary. It ain't like I got that much out of it. Were you aware of the people inside? How could I know about that? I don't have cameras in people's toilets like you boys do. Lol. Then why did you take a risk? My trade, everything is a risk. I was thinking. I bolted back down the ladder before I could see anyone. You know you stole things. You didn't run away. Come on, work with me. I'll stop playing nice. You caught you at stolen items, so don't tell me you just backed off. So yeah, fine. The bedroom was empty, so I jumped in. If they weren't in the bedroom, when did you notice them? After I jumped in, I heard voices inside the apartment somewhere. Sounded like they were fighting or something. They were fighting about CIA. I mean, I am the CIA. What do you think I am, man? I'm CIA. You tell me what they are fighting about. I got my ass out of there, and as soon as I noticed somebody else in the house. Then as soon as I heard voices, talked about this already. The bedroom was empty. बेडरूम वॉज एम्प्टी भाग गया था बाहर ये सब मैं एलेनोर से सीखा बाय द वे चीज आई प्लेड शेरलॉक होम्स एंड एलेनोर ये दो गेम्स है जिसमें मैं सीखा इंटरोगेशन के बारे में सो आई नीड टू रिमेंबर शिट ओके विल कम बैक टू दिस लेटर आई श्योर व्हाई चूज दिस हाउस there wasn't anything special about it. It had the fire escape ladder, the open window, and no lights. It was already down. Do I look like a circus acrobat? Were the lights on or off? I wouldn't go in if the lights were on. How did you used to break the window? I break the window. It was wide open. Your tricks don't work on me. I'm too smart for that. We'll come back to this later. What do you take? Small trace. It was the only thing around. I don't get deal. What did you say? What did you say you took? Okay. At this point, at what point did you run? They were home. I jumped back out and down. Like I wasn't invited inside for more than 5 minutes. I don't know, 5 minutes. Okay. Let's change topic. Let's talk about yourself. Let's talk about the birthday. About yourself. Are you from the city? Yeah, I've been around this place. Go enough to know where do you work? Should we say your drop the action? You know I ain't working. You guys made sure I wouldn't when they put on. Okay. Yes, no job, no nothing. Do you have any friends or family? My cousin is the only one left, but please don't drag him into this. He has nothing to do with it. Okay. Our boy knows how to handle him. Okay. This is not. This is your first time, is it? Why you wanna send me to prison over once? Why do you? Why did you say you become a criminal? I didn't do crime in my life except those I pleaded guilty to. Those I did. You have already been convicted once and dig your time. Why do you do it again? Yourself can put me back in. You'll be in a lot of trouble if you don't work with me. Help me get to the bottom of this. Case closed. Okay. Uh. Okay. So you weren't part of a gang. This is why you have stayed in school. Okay. Okay. Currently unemployed. In a currently employed. The city. Okay. Let's talk about the burglary. Some more about the burglary. Let's talk about the state visibly annoyed. Man has I told officer that arrested me. I interrupted today. I opened up more to you. Did you know Peterson before? Closer is in my neighborhood. So, feel threatened by a way couple. But I haven't seen them spoke to. Okay. The gunshot that Miss Peterson was found near. She dropped it or something. I told you I don't know nothing about the murder. Okay, another gun is not it. How about the whole thing innocent until proven guilty thing? Have owned a gun. Wouldn't gun be useful in robbery? 10 years of. Okay. Isn't yours, yet you are. What are you? I never had a gun. I don't even know how to use one. Anyway, anyone could have dropped that. ये सच बोल रहा है मुझे लग रहा है ये सच बोल रहा है जहाँ तक मतलब लग रहा है मुझे he claims you did it blind shit love did you think I carry a rope just in case nah I think so ये सच बोल रहा है and you think come on reasonable if I was gun blazing what if I don't have at least be on TV or way out okay maybe you panic pulled the trigger accident did you happen to see anybody else in your you're going to town and you don't waste my time I'll be sure you don't go max okay they ain't putting me okay yes I don't think so it's the key not even once okay I want this guy in because I think so इसने ही किया है मेरे को लग रहा है full on लग रहा है क्योंकि उस बंदे ने बोला कि इसकी वाइफ के साथ झगड़ा हो रहा है फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि ये बंदा ही है वो जिसने किया है oh this is the best time to get acquainted by this is all the magic of Eleanor Sherlock Holmes Detective Conan ये सब कुछ ज़्यादा ही खेला और देखा हूँ मैं Sherlock Holmes तो मैं पढ़ा भी हूँ खेला भी हूँ मूवीज भी देखी उसके The first few hours must be hard. How are you handling the loss? We have to move on, don't I was in shock. Oh, okay, his pulse is thick. Okay. What you went can be very traumatic. Do you have any family to help you get through this tough time? Anyway, live into your investigation. Leave from the work to deal with this. They fired me once ago. Where did you used to work? You are sitting on right now. I used to be a carpenter. I don't think so. A carpenter has that cool of a clothes, but okay. Mr. Pitts. So they wanted to hire cheap labor, immigrants, and such. They didn't care. I had been working for 6 years. All they care about is own bottom line. These global coach. Was a primary earner. Yes, she had a salary I'd ignored. You sound like just like her, criticizing me all the time. It can't. Ah, yes, this feels okay. मुझे फिट डाउट है डाउट अभी तो मेरा काइंड ऑफ क्लियर भी हो रहा है अभी काइंड क्लियर भी हो रहा है क्या हो रहा है there is no need for that they fired me okay I already had this with him okay okay I'll go through that I have some questions about your wife first of all because मुझे ये भी पूछना है इससे but I will have this first yes she never told me about any serious arguments anyway any neighbors she wasn't I don't know. We didn't talk much with our neighbors, and she wasn't very sociable. How does this help you put the bastard beard out? Things in your marriage. Quite personal. When you have been married for 7 years, things get comfortable. The argument you had on the night of the attack was that a common in your relationship? Although I don't think it's any of your business. Yes, you argue. Yes, yes, yes. Heartbeat उसका थोड़ा ये हो रहा है. We did a lot of arguing lately. So what? Uh, okay. They take a pen and write in the file. No, we had other things to occupy ourselves with. You're 41, dude. Okay. Uh, do you think anyone would hate her enough to harm her? Was it planned? Usually abandon their attempt if there are people at home. This one didn't, and I'm wondering why would he be so stupid? Probably why he ended up a criminal. I think so not. There is can't imagine in myself ever getting married. I don't really care. Okay. What were you and your wife doing that night before it all happened? Well, the policeman didn't catch in time. Anyone else in the house? So I asked, would anyone have thought that you intended to leave the house? How do you know that? We were supposed to go out to dinner, but we stayed at home instead. My wife cancelled. What is it? Okay. Were the dogs closed locks? The lights on. And the lights were on in the living room. I forgot to mention this. I don't like liars. So it was clear to anyone on the outside. Someone in the house and burglars still came. It's so troubling to be attacked in the safety of your home behind locked doors. I'm very sorry. Anyone on the outside. Someone was in the house and the burglars still came. And well, yes, yes, yeah. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Ah, you are so cheeky, my dude. I got you. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. And why didn't you leave anymore? A big one enough to keep us home. You are cheeky, my dude. Are you lying? And who will believe you? Believe me or a criminal? Okay, I think so. I screwed up. I think so. I screwed up. Incident's timeline. Here, the burglar come into the house. Oh, okay. First see him. Who were you and your wife when you first saw him? At what point did the burglar pull out the gun? At what point did the burglar pull out the gun? Did he provoke him in any ways? He was the one threatening us. He took us by surprise. I didn't have to grab the gun. Why did he tie down? I was scared I would try to fight him off. Okay. He also wanted to tie down your wife. He's telling her to sit down and she darted towards the phone. Explanation. How do you say react? Of course, I told him that you could take whatever he wants as long as he doesn't not hurt us. Well, it's clearly lying, or perhaps he stole mine. I keep. Oh! 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 So you and your wife argued often and she blamed you for getting fired. She thought that just because she had an income and I did not, it would make her superior in some way. That it wasn't my fault, I fired. I assume you're fighting over this on a night weekend as well. That's what we started it that night as well. It's a common thing for us. You heard constant. Yeah. Okay, I still don't want to go through that. You said you own a gun. You are not registered as a gun owner. Doesn't say I need to register. I bought it gun fair. What about it? Just to know, it's quite dubious you would hide such a thing. I didn't think I had. I didn't report number of shoes either. Okay. I couldn't reach it in time. I was even waiting for an opportunity to test my aim on the field like him. For such an event. So it is out of criminals running loose with the police forces to corrupt. Oh. But most people don't have stomach to shoot even in self defense. Do you think they have been able to do it? Wish they had an opportunity to test their aim on human being, Peterson. What if you kill the burglar? Think you had been able to do? And the system doesn't protect you, you have to. Oh. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, yes, with some people there's no alternative. You have to. Ooh. And that's the solution. And the system. That would change us, don't you think? There's many of others out there like-minded. Do the right thing. What are you talking about? A political reform? Politics is their game. If we play by their rules, we lose because it's a game. Short circuit the whole system. How will this happen? There's a group I was talking about. They mostly meet on forums, chat rooms. It's a great tool. Things out. I don't know for sure. I don't have the rights to chat room where things are organized, but it's certainly bigger. You need to show your some commitment beforehand. Who has the access? Anonymous, of course. We know other by our IDs, mostly veterans. People. Oh, they assign a mentor to new people. Mine is Hornbill Bunny. City name and I don't know for sure, but it's a place where they assigned actual tasks and set up meetings. Things are picking up. What's the group's name on it or anything? It's just what we call it. If you want some links, I'll give you. Ooh. Keep on same perspective. Okay. Obviously, resented her. I deserved her respect and she refused to give it to me. Any man in her position would be the same. Oh, so that is why you seem to compose. I think so, you did. What did your wife think about these online friends? Oh. 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 Your relationship with your wife has become intense. Do you do anything to let off your steam? I took my gun to the nearby field practice. Is that so, my dude? Is that so? Do I have any other questions that popped up? Let's see. Who killed your wife, honestly? That damn burglar, do you think? I would go as far as to say you hate her. I didn't hate her, yes. I hated her relatives. I hated her friends. I hated her. Okay, bonsai trees? Seriously, dude, who hates bonsai trees? Like, come on, dude. It's a after all, it's a plant, dude. The respect she had to for me, I would hurt her. And even more, that night we had an argument, and you also saw a huge opportunity to play the bird on the burglar you spotted coming in. Is that right? I mean, you have made quite clear. You see, violence is a solution, Peterson. You talk about your friends online about it. You had the means and motive to do it. If you believe in justice, yes, you say, confess. Should I? Yes. Ooh. Yeah. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that guy was not the murderer. Just the moment he said, like, मैंने जैसे ही फाइल पढ़ा ना इसके बारे में, so I was like, oh wait, that guy is not a murderer. हेलो. भाई मेरे को लगा ऐसे देख रहा है मेरे को मारने वाला है क्या. Something important I need to discuss with you. I need to finish up the press release you're putting out. Like, yes, help them word it. Then come see me. Okay. Uh, the investigation involving the murder of Feeder Peterson was included today, which resulted in the arrest of Daryl Peterson, 41, and Jerry Cox, 26. All evidence pertaining to the case has been directed to the relevant authorities. And Council of STPD Prosecutor Council. They'll be treated to the following. They'll be treated to the following position, and the case will be judicial procedure, and their case will be taken to the criminal court. Daryl Peterson, the victim's husband, the victim's husband, confessed to the murder during the questioning, although he initially attempted to hide his involvement by staging a violent robbery. Evidence had the scene contradicted parts of his description of the event. The police will be advancing charges of manslaughter, first degree murder, voluntary manslaughter. Yeah, I think the first degree murder is right. The manslaughter charges. Oh, voluntary manslaughter. Against Cherry Cox have been dropped, and he will only face persecution for break-in and entering and theft. His involvement in creating the circumstance for a murder to happen will be investigated further. He had no violent and no connection to the murder. Yeah, there it is. I think so. That's fine. I think that's fine. I think so. I did not mess up. What's this? Speed demon? You can have more time to interrogate but cannot access files during or. Oh! Reading reaction and emotional states is a science. You have exact evaluation numbers. Okay. अच्छा इसमें ट्रेड्स भी आते हैं क्या? Okay, that's cool. You always follow procedure and known. Subjects have more empathy towards you, and you have trouble frightening them and cannot use enhanced interrogation. You have mastered the use of threats and silence to cow your subjects. Sure, I'll take that. Intimidation presence. You got out of Peterson, which seems very serious stuff. They have been claiming more and more hits and seem to be behind things like assaults on politicians. They appear to be expanding their operation chiefly in our city. So I've talked it over with the power that we have decided we are the best person for the job. Up a small unit to combat these guys. We're pulling some of the best people from departments to work with you. Not gonna lie, this unit will mean all eyes will be on you. Try and keep everyone happy. But most importantly, stop these bastards. Expressed up. See you tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Say a point, please. Okay, चलो. I think so. यहाँ पे मैं रोकना चाहता हूँ right now, cause लंबा हो गया वीडियो. आई थिंक इसको काफ़ी टाइम हो गया खेल रहा हूँ ये. अगर तुम लोग को पसंद आ गया ये वीडियो तो ब्लॉग्स लाइक कीजिएगा, एंड अगर तुम लोग को ऐसे कंटेंट डेली चाहिए तो ब्लॉग्स सब्सक्राइब कीजिएगा, एंड ऑल्सो अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर कीजिएगा. सब्सक्राइबर बेस बढ़ेगा, आपको भी एंटरटेनमेंट मिलेगी. एज ऑलवेज, सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो. अंटिल देन, पीस।